filming a sort of get ready with me look. It's kind of a bunch of things in one. So it's a get ready with me for like an event, an evening event, and also to show how to do a smoky kind of eye with a red lip without it being too much. I'm actually getting ready for an event for my work. I work at Anthropology, as everyone knows. I've already said that. We're having like an opening kind of special event tonight, so I'm kind of doing an evening look. So yeah, I'm gonna just get started. I prepped my skin. And also these things I used to prep my skin we have at Anthropology, so I was testing them out. I used Ren skincare, and it is the Flash Rinse 1 Minute Facial. So I used this. It has like vitamin C, which is really good for your skin, and it's supposed to like leave it firm and toned and smooth and make it really glowy, which I want my skin to look really glowy and nice for tonight. So and then after I used a face oil, and it is the Indie Lee facial oil, and this is the Squalene facial oil. And I just like this because it feels really nice and it makes your skin look really hydrated and glowy and not greasy. And by the way, you've noticed I got bangs, so I decided to go through with that. Another like little prep thing I'm gonna do is put Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, just in areas that I want a little bit more glowy. I'm just putting this like on the high points of my face. Beautiful. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me because it is a little fuller coverage and I want to have like flawless makeup for tonight. I'm just putting this everywhere where there's a little redness and my under eyes. Okay, to set my face, just to make sure it stays and lasts throughout the night, I'm going to use this Tarte BB Creamy Powder Foundation. Here. Okay, I'm going to contour. I'm going to use my Albeit Contour Kit, which I have mentioned before. Okay, so I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow powder in Ebony. Kind of lightly filling them to give them a good shape. So then I'm going to use Glossier's Boy Brow. And this one is brown. I didn't get the black one, but I feel like I would like the black one better. So I just used Urban Decay's Eye Primer Potion all over my lid. I'm going to use is a very light brown and a fluffy brush. This is the Try Face palette. I'm going to use this color right here. This is a very perfect transition brown for your crease. And I'm going to do this really lightly just to shape my eye and give it some dimension. But I'm not going to go in super heavy with it because I want to have the kind of smoky effect a little bit more the focus of my eye rather than, you know, the crease transition color. So I'm just dipping that in a little bit and going right in here. So I feel like if you put a gray or a smoky color all over your lid, it needs something to like keep it looking balanced. So that's why usually a transition shade in your crease is a good idea. Just so it's not like this dark gray sitting there with, you know, nothing grounding it. The next color I'm going to be using is and this is the key to doing a smoky eye and a bold red lip. The key is to use sheer smoky colors. So for example, I'm using this YSL Full Metal shadow, and it's more of like a watery cream shadow, and I'll show you on my hand when you put it on. It has a very sheer kind of coverage, but it's still a nice gray smoky color. So if you just put a really heavy gray and just a really dark heavy gray and blend it out, it would look really pretty. But with a red lip, it would be too much. So having a sheer kind of wash of smokiness on your eyelid with red lips works a lot better. So I'm just going to use a little applicator and put this all over my lid. And you can blend as you go, just like with your finger. It's so easy to use, this product. And there's a lot of other brands that make these kind of eyeshadows. This is a more high-end, like luxury one, but there's like tons of these. Even Maybelline has like the color tattoo pots. Those would be perfect for this. I'm also going to put this under my bottom eyelashes. Another shade, which I'm going to be using from this Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. Using this color called Dream On, and it's like a really sheer, smoky shimmer color. It almost doesn't show up when it's dry, as you can see. It's just like on my ring finger. There's like, you can't really see it, but when you apply it with a damp brush, it works really well. And it's almost like a purpley gray, which I actually didn't know until I applied it, but it's really pretty. So, face spray. This is a Mario Badescu one. So I'm focusing more on the outer corner triangle area of your eyelid, and then bringing it kind of down like this. So next I'm going to do my eyeliner, and what I'm going to do is a little different than doing like a regular winged eyeliner. I'm going to line the inner rim of my eye. And if you want to do this and be careful and delicate with your under eye area, use a beauty blender to kind of hold your skin down. So I always go like this, and then you can just put it in there. And the whole, I don't want this to have like a wing, like a very graphic wing like I usually do. I'm going to do a more smoked out wing. And what I'm going to do is just line really close to my lash line. So I'm going to go in with that same brush and that same color, the Dream On color. And I'm going to smudge this black eyeliner and start to wing out the eyeliner as well, and kind of make it a smudgy wing. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So first, just go in with strokes like that. You don't have to go all the way in because it's just, you don't have to. So I'm just keeping it more in the outer area. Then I'm going to go up a little. You flick it out like that, and you can see it's just like a smoky wing. And then if you want to add a little bit more of the eyeliner, you can kind of build with it. So I'm going to put a little bit more on the outer edge too. So that's pretty much it. You can see the difference that it has a wing effect, but it's not a harsh wing, rather than this side just stops and it doesn't have that like nice V-line kind of shape. Next, I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury. This one's actually becoming my favorite, which it wasn't in the beginning, but I'm really into it now. I'm going to curl my eyelashes just to have a nice effect. Apply some Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I also want to say I have a trick for people who have very long eyelashes like me. So recently, what's been happening to me when I put mascara on now is that it starts to transfer and I get little dots under here and up here. And I just was like, why are no mascaras working? They all keep transferring. And the reason why is if you have long eyelashes, they touch your skin, obviously, because they're really long. So I looked up videos and I finally found one that was like, when you're putting mascara on, don't go all the way to the tips. And at first I'm like, well, that sounds weird. Like you're not going to have the full effect. But I started doing it and it actually looks really pretty. And if you do have like really long eyelashes, you don't really need to go all the way to the tips. So after I started doing that, I don't have those little dots anymore. So I'll show you kind of how I do that. I start at the base like usual and I just wriggle and go up, but I don't like concentrate and stay and linger on the tips. So I'm again going to use that same blush that I used in my last tutorial. It's a plum color from Clinique. It looks like this. I'm going to use my highlighter, my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter. I'm going to use Crushed Pearl just because I want a really like high impact highlight. Okay, so there's my face and eyes. I'm going to do my lips now, and I'm going to use two products to keep this lip staying all night. I'm going to use a MAC Burgundy lip pencil, and I just got this lipstick. It's also from Anthropologie, but you can get it anywhere, I think, like online and stuff, and it's Ilia, and this is an organic, like natural brand. And this is the color. It's called Bang Bang. It's kind of like a brownish red, like an orange. So I'm going to line my lips a little bit just to get a shape. So the key for me to have a smoky eye and red lip is that the textures of these two components of your makeup have to be very sheer quality to them. For example, this lipstick is not super opaque, so it can definitely get away with having a smoky eye paired with it. I'm going to blot it a little bit as well, because I want it to be more of a stained kind of look. So just like this. So this is how you would get a smoky and red lip. It is way more toned down than like if you did a super black smoky eye with a bright deep red lip. And the key is also to not overly line your lips so that it's, you know, so defined. It's almost nice to have it more soft or softly lined or no liner at all, and then just lightly like rub it around the line so that it doesn't look, it's like so bold, I guess I'm trying to say. So I just zoomed out so you could kind of get an overall look of how this looks. It is more evening-ish, definitely, but it's very good for that look if you want to try having a smoky eye and a red lip, because sometimes some people don't really look that. Sometimes nude lipstick is not that flattering on certain people, so having the option to wear a red lip with a smoky eye is really like crucial, I think. So the way you would achieve that is with very sheer textured makeup. So for example, the ones that I used were sheer, were my eyeshadow, the YSL watery one, because you can still see your skin under it. Also, the shimmery eyeshadow I used from the Alice in Wonderland palette was a very, just pretty much shimmer. So placing that on top was just a extra shimmer, but like it was a darker shimmer, so it kind of built up the intensity without overly making it too intense. So this is the look. If you guys have questions on other products that would work for this, ask me below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna go to my event, and I hope you guys try this look out and let me know how it worked for you. Bye, thanks for watching.